Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna. All right, let's see. I'm trying to figure out my screen right now. I don't know what the heck just happened. Uh, Let me see. Oh, there it is. Y'all can tell I haven't been on here in 3 weeks. I forgot how to use the fucking software. But Merry Christmas. How are you? Or I guess just Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. You don't have to tell me how you are. Um, it's been a while. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks since I posted. I'm a little bit nervous. I posted last on December 1st, which was the new moon in Sagittarius. And then life hit. And whew, but now it is Christmas and it is the end of the year. And I feel like I've reached, I guess, a certain level of closure. And what that means is I have a lot more clarity about this channel, what I want to do, scheduling, how I want to move forward. So you can expect some changes and some shifts regarding that. I'm going to be posting regularly. I'm going to start doing pick a card readings that I post 3 times a week. I'm going to try to go live at least once a week and then upload some shorts. And really give this channel the time and the attention that it deserves and that it needs. With consistency, which, to be quite honest, is something that I've struggled with my entire life. But so much has shifted and so much has changed this year. And I feel like I'm finally ready to just like really own the next stage and level of my life. I feel like 2024 just deconstructed and destroyed all of the systems that I had in place and really barriers and blockages to the life that not only that I deserve, but that I was maybe even subconsciously sabotaging, I feel like I cleared so much and I worked through so much and I'm still working through so much, but I just feel like this year realigned me in a very significant and dramatic way. Very significant, very dramatic way. But now that I'm at the end of the year, it feels like all of it had purpose. All of it was leading unto something, and I couldn't see it at the time. And I feel like that's a lot of the case when we go through things anyway. We don't understand why we're going through something when we're going through it. It's like it's hard for us to actually, hold on one second. Yeah. See, I'm so glad I did that because I forgot. I was like, when I have it in full screen mode, I can't see the chat. And I was like, I feel like I should have it not on full screen so I can see the chat. Yes, Shan. Give me a second and I will pull a card for you. Do you have a question for me? If you have your question, put it in the chat and then I'll pull a card for you. But yeah, I feel like that's a lot of the time is like when we're going through things, it's hard for us to understand what we're going through when we're going through it or why we're going through it when we're going through it. It's like you have to have a lot of trust when you're going through circumstances and situations and you don't fully understand why or how or things like that. So yeah. What's your question, fan? Let me know. I see that emoji. Merry Christmas. Will I be with a Libra? Do you have someone specific in mind or just in general, will you be with like a Libra? Okay, that's helpful. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull from this deck. You guys are in contact. So this is a very specific Libra that you're talking about and you're asking, will you be with this Libra? Okay. Let's see. All right, Spirit. For Shan, who's in contact with this Libra, will she be with this Libra that she is currently in contact with? Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so the 2 cards that came up were the World in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse. Oh, thank you, Shan. Let's see. So with the World in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse, it feels like there is some type of cycle that needs to be like cleared before it feels like it's a full yes. or no, if that makes sense. What the world reverse means, there's something either in your life or in their life that is not fully over with, something in your life or something in their life that they've not completely moved on from. So it's either you or the Libra, but there's something that hasn't, a cycle that hasn't finished. And it feels like Spirit isn't necessarily giving me like a yes or a no right now. Okay, it's more him. Yeah, there's a cycle. There's something that the Libra has not either fully moved on from or hasn't fully ended it. And that feels like it's showing up as a blockage. Let's see. What's some more? Because it's like it's like the Libra has to end this thing. Like this Libra has to either walk away from something, end a cycle, or move forward from something in order to, okay, yeah. So it feels like it's showing up as like a blockage. Let me see. Look at that. The 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, right? There could have been something, it's the fear, exactly. There's something in this Libra's life that happened that they have yet to walk away from. And I think until this Libra is fully able to process and walk away from and move away from this energy, then they're going to be in an energy of not being able to be either fully available or to be able to behave in a way that is like not selfish, right? So it feels like there is a level of selfishness that's present right now, and it could be coming again from this it could be coming from this space of, again, still being wrapped up in an energy where they haven't fully made peace with what has happened. To be honest, the how long, I struggle with asking tarot specifics of timing because there is such like free will plays such a huge portion. So I could pull a card for the timing right now, but if this person, this Libra, makes a decision tomorrow, it completely shifts the energy of what I just pulled. So there is a really strong sense of free will that I think makes timing tricky. So I don't know how long this person could take, because if it's hurt or what, depending on what this cycle is, depending on what this hurt is, depending on what this energy is that this Libra needs to walk away from, it's like how committed they are to that process. Like if this person is kind of half-assing it and they're just kind of avoiding it, then it's like it's going to take longer. But if they're like, I want to get over this, I want to move forward, I want to be with this person, and I'm going to do what it takes to make that happen, then it could go faster. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I really feel like it depends on this energy. But let me ask, what type of energy is this Libra in right now as it relates to like healing and moving forward? Okay, so there, with the Hermit here, there does seem to be some like introspection that this Libra is going through. Like there is this reflective energy. Like it doesn't feel like this person is completely unaware and ignoring the process, but it does feel like they are on their inner journey. And let me give what advice for you. I think with the Queen of Cups coming out in the advice, it definitely feels like take care of your heart, put your heart first, put your feelings and emotions first in this dynamic. Yeah, it does show that with the Hermit, it does feel like he's trying, right? But the advice is the Queen of Cups, which is to look at your heart. Like, are you receiving what you need? Like, don't give more than you're receiving, because then you could enable things, because like he can be going through whatever it is that he's going through that doesn't negate him from the capacity. Like, how do I say this? We want to be compassionate toward people when they're going through hurt and when they're going through pain, but it's such a personal process. It's such an inward thing that he has to decide that he wants to do this for himself, and he has to be willing to make those changes, and that takes time and that takes energy. And so as you are, supporting him, I want you to support him at a distance that is really healthy for you, because the reality is if he never makes those choices to really get over the past or whatever it is, then it puts you in this holding pattern, which makes you unavailable for love should the universe want to send you somebody tomorrow. If you are too invested in this person who's currently unavailable, you miss out on what is actually for you. And maybe this person is meant to be a friend, you know, as long as, you know, it's boundaries. And then maybe at some time in the future when he's available and you're available at the same time, then maybe something can happen. But I just really want you to consider what is best for your heart, because it's showing that while you guys may be in contact, he's not fully available. And if someone is not emotionally available, do not give to them more than they are giving to you, and create enough distance where this person can make the choice to come toward you. Of course, of course. Hopefully this is like helpful information and advice, you know, because I think we always want to respect people's journey, and you can have a crazy cool connection with this person, but you always want to respect yourself first and then create however much space you have in excess to support this other person. But take care of your heart. Yay. I'm glad you got something out of this, Shan. Subscribe. All right. So I'm going to do general reading for anyone. So maybe this resonates with you, maybe it doesn't. But I'm going to pull from my astrology deck. And yeah. Again, if someone else joins and you have a question, send that question in the chat and I will answer it for you as much as I can to the best of my ability. So, Spirit, what message? Yeah, please hang out. So, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective this Christmas? Okay. So we have the 5th house here. So the 5th house is associated with romance, creativity, fertility, sex, children, childlike fun, love, joy, passion, entertainment, art, culture, hobbies. Dating is something that's associated with the 5th house. What you do for fun is associated with the 5th house. The things you do, like your creative pursuits, are connected to the 5th house in astrology. And so, let's see what else, Spirit. Because okay, yes. I fucking knew it. 2nd house, money. So material goods, money, value, security, work ethic, income, expenses, career, possessions, budgeting, assets. I feel like Spirit is saying, how are you guys making money off of your talents? How can you guys make money off of your gifts? How can you guys make money off of your hobbies, your creative pursuits, the things that you like? Like, I feel like we're moving in general into a time where it's not enough to just work your 9 to 5. It's not enough to just like do the monotonous kind of job or the whatever. It's like, how can I make money off of the things that bring me joy? How can I build a life off of the things that make me happy? How can I make money in a way that's like energetically aligned with me? Because I feel like whenever we make money and we're out of alignment with how we make money, there's always some type of like disconnect, or there's always some type of like, but like, I'm making a lot of money, but I'm unhappy. I'm making a lot of money, but it takes up all of my time. I'm making a lot of money, but there's always like a but there when we're making money out of alignment with the things that really like are joyful. Again, with the 5th house. Or Leo is also associated with the 5th house. The things that we shine, like if that's your personality, or if that's like, you know, a hobby or whatever, like how can you make money off of, because I'm realizing that like so many people have 2 and 3 jobs. At least one of those jobs should be something that you love and that you love so much that you could do it without getting paid, which then sets you up to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Sam? I feel like that's just a little quick message as we're moving into 2025. Because let me tell y'all, from an astrological perspective, 2025 is going to be crazy. All of the outer planets are moving into a different sign. March and April is going to be, it's going to be crazy. There's just going to be a lot of shifts and changes in 2025. And I feel like people are going to be making significant changes. And you want to be making changes in a way that's most in alignment with your energy. So if you're working a job that you hate, start researching, start thinking, what do I like? What do I love to do? And how can I monetize it? what are the things that I can do without being paid for? And then how can I monetize it? Like, I feel like it's really important for us to, because Lucia, AI is not a fucking joke. And AI is going to start taking jobs. Like, if an AI can do it, it'll probably take the job. So then you have to start thinking, hi, Tina, if you have a question, put it in the chat and I'll answer it for you. But like with AI taking over like basic ass jobs, like you will have to be able to profit off of something that you uniquely as a human can do that nothing else can do. So in fifth house is also associated with like the sun, and the sun is your unique identity, right? So you have to start thinking about, how do I make money off of my uniqueness? And again, Pluto is an Aquarius, and Aquarius is about the individual and the community, the collective, but also like your uniqueness as well, because it opposes Leo. And so there's like a connection between Leo, me, I'm the person shining, and Aquarius, which is the collective. And so in order to, I think, be able to in the future access that like shine, doing the thing that I want to do, you have to figure out what sets you apart from the collective. So I really think that if you're watching this, really start thinking about how you can make money off of your unique gifts and talents that sets you apart from anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I love that you're born at 11/11. Okay, master manifester. And you're a Pisces. My Mars is in Pisces. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with my Pisces placements. How is that for you? Like, how do you feel about your Pisces placements? And again, if you guys have questions, let me know what your question is in the chat and I'll answer it. Have you met your husband yet? All right. Will 2025 bring prosperity? Okay, Erica, I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, Shane, you're a Leo, period. All right, so Erica, I'm going to answer your question first, and then Tina, I'm going to answer your question after that. All right, let's see. Have you met your husband yet? You know what? We're going to do this day. Okay, has Erica met her husband yet? If you're not a her, let me know. I'm an Aries Venus. Okay, Aries. Let me tell you, Tina, everything is going to change next year. Everything for you is going to change next year because so many planets are going to be in Aries next year. We'll get to you in a second. Okay, Erica. Spirit, has Erica met her husband? Spirit, has Erica met her husband? Hold on. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. I have a feeling, but I'm gonna get another card for clarity. I'm gonna see what spirits say. Clarify this Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords. That's too many cards. Hold the phone. Okay. I feel like there is a person, Erica, that could be. So I feel like there is a person that you have met, that you do know, that you could have a very satisfying relationship that maybe could eventually lead to marriage, right? Hey, Matrix break. It's been a minute. So Erica, I feel like there is a person that is in your life or that you know that could lead to a satisfying relationship. I feel like their energy, though, there's some type of decision or action that this person needs to take. They're showing up as the King of Swords. Regardless of their Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placement, they're showing up in this energy of either distant, logical, or just very analytical and like needing to make some choices or decisions. And I asked Spirit to clarify the King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, and what came out is the Queen of Pentacles. And let me tell you, the Queen of Pentacles is about her business. The Queen of Pentacles is about self-care. It's Taurus, it's Capricorn, and it's Virgo, which is self-care, your business, and your own stability in your own life. So it feels like there is somebody that you do know that is in your life and that could lead to marriage, that could be your husband, but it's almost like, and they're showing up as the King of Swords upright, right? So it feels like there's something about this King of Swords, this person that could be, that is up in the air. It's like there's a decision that they have to make, and that decision will like open up the door for you guys to have some type of relationship that could lead to something really satisfying. But it feels like in the meantime, it's all about you. Focus on you, your bag, your energy, your hobbies, the things that are important to you, taking care of yourself, whatever it is that like, it's almost like Spirit is saying, because you're both showing up upright as the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Like your energy is like, you need to take care of yourself. This person needs to make a decision. So I think there is someone in your life that you've met that could be husband potential, but it's like they have to make a decision. They need to like commit or ground something and make it real. And they are in their head about it, or they're overanalyzing, or they need to ground something, they need to make a decision. Whereas the energy for you, Erica, is to focus on yourself and to not, this person will either rise or they won't. And if they don't, you are focusing on you. And by you focusing on you, you are going to manifest a satisfying relationship. Tina, hopefully that's helpful. Erica, let me know if that resonates with you. All right, Tina. See, when you told me you're an Aries, I'm going to tell you right now, everything about to change next year for you. Everything's about to change. Because so many planets are moving into Aries that have not been in Aries for a really long time. And when planets move into, oh, thank you. When planets move into a different sign, and all of this is happening around March, April, and May. So March, April, and May, Tina, and if any of you guys have Aries placements, you're going to feel this, but specifically for you, Tina, March, April, and May is going to be when change. So your question was, will 2025 bring in prosperity? So I'm going to use my upright deck. So Spirit. Aww. Let me tell you, Matrix break always has the best energy. Every time. Always brings the best energy every time. All right. See, I wasn't even fully asking the question and this came out. So I'm going to ask the question again, and then we'll see what else. Nice. Yay. All right, Spirit. Will 2025 bring prosperity? Okay, Tina, are you in a relationship? Like, are you in a relationship? Are you wanting a relationship? Let me know. Hopefully, Tina didn't leave the chat. Well, I'm still going to answer her question just in case she watches it back. And, you know, will 2025? Okay. All right. So, Tina. I feel like 2025 will bring significant endings to specific cycles in your life. We have the Death and the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Swords, which is like, if you look at it, it's kind of scary energy, right? You have the 10 of swords, the death, and the 7 of swords, right? Swords also represent like conflict, usually like mental, verbal, written types of conflict, right? It feels like there are some significant cycles that are coming to an end in 2025 for you. And I think with these significant cycles ending, it is going to open up the door for this fresh, new energy with the Ace of Cups here. It feels like in 2025, there will definitely be opportunity to take action on things that are going to lead to new outcomes, to different outcomes. But it also feels like there's going to be significant endings and significant shifts and significant cycles that are broken. And I'm going to be very real with you. Cycle breaking is not easy, right? Cycle breaking is quite tough. It's quite difficult to work through because change is not something that humans do. Like, we do it, but it's like not something that we have an interesting relationship with change. I feel like once these cycles end, once these things, are finished in your life, once this transformation takes place, there's going to be so much freshness, so much newness, so much love, so much opportunity that's going to feel very emotionally fulfilling, very satisfying, very healing. And it's going to create a pathway for like almost like a resurrection and a lot of forward movement. Okay. I got you. Give me 1 second, Jerica, and then I'll answer your question. I'm going to finish up with Tina's question. Just when she watches it back, she'll have it. But it feels like once these cycles end, it's going to open up the pathway forward, like trailblazing for new opportunities. Like the Judgment card is like an awakening. It's like something that once was declared end, over, dead, will have a different outcome. It just feels like, honestly, 2025 for you, Tina, is going to completely shift your life in a way that opens up a new path and a new trail for you to blaze. The fact that the King of Wands came out and you are an Aries also signifies, because the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, also signifies that this represents you, that you are going to be in King of Wands energy, where there's going to be new doors, new opportunity, new chances, new everything, but it's going to come at a heavy cost. And there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of endings, and a lot of transformation. Hopefully, Tina, that resonates, or, that's helpful. All right, Erica. Your true mate sign, Scorpio or Cancer? Let me see. You know what? We're gonna use this deck. All right, Spirit. Let's see. Are you on the right path for your divine purpose? All right, I'm going to use this deck. All right. So, Spirit, is Erica on the right path for her divine purpose? King of Wands. This is interesting energy. Give me 1 second, Erica. Is Erica on the right path for her divine purpose? New Moon in Pisces came out. Meditate and contemplate. And then what do you need to release? All right, Erica. So I want you to, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling, and you can let me know if this resonates with you or not. But I also want to be honest with what I'm picking up on. The way that this is coming out to me is that there's a way in which you do understand what the King of Wands, like you do have like a divine spark, like you have like an idea of the direction that your life is supposed to go in. It's like you kind of sense and you know intuitively that there are certain things that you're supposed to be doing and that you're supposed to be going after and that you want to do. It's like you do have some divine insight. And there is a real desire to go after that. So it feels like you do have some type of insight. It feels like, though, there seems to be an attachment to having a partner that feels like there's nothing wrong with the desire. It just feels like it's like it's almost like a distraction from your purpose. Because it's like the King of Wands in this, like it's showing reverse on the camera, but the way that it came up, it was like the King of Wands was looking away from the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. It's like the King of Wands wasn't even thinking about a partnership. It wasn't thinking about a relationship. It wasn't thinking about that type of thing. And so it feels like if you have a focus on getting with someone or being in a relationship right now, it feels like it's actually pulling you away from your divine purpose. And it's like, if you like almost put that on the back burner, because again, the way it showed up, the King of Wands was looking away from the Two of Cups, which is like relationship, divine partnership. Three of Cups, which is like reunion or like, that type of energy. It's like when you like go, all right, you know what? Universe, spirit is gonna provide that relationship, that divine connection in the right time. It's like when you really make that decision, that relationship manifests. But as long as you're focusing on it, it's like your divine purpose becomes a little bit like blurry. It's like it's hard for you to act on what you should be doing. Because meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Pisces is your energy. Right. You were saying how you love, right? That's right. Pisces. Let me make sure that's right, Jerica, that you said you were a Pisces. I think you said you were a Pisces. Anyway, Pisces came up. So, and then what do you need to release is here. And so it feels like when you release, of course you can. When you release this like relationship, this desire to be in a relationship, it's like your purpose becomes so much clearer. And then that focusing on that actually makes you manifest that even more. So that's it. That's what I have for you. It's like the divine partner, the relationship, like it's going to happen. But I think the more you focus in on it, you like almost repel it. But the more you focus on your purpose and just backseat the divine relationship, it almost makes it come faster. And Tina, I did your reading, but I don't think you were in here. But I did it anyway, just so you can watch the playback. So if you watch the playback when this is over, you'll see your section where I went into what you can expect. But I think overall, what I was saying was that the cards that came out made me feel like there is like newness coming to you, because you were like prosperity in 2025. It feels like there's some specific cycles that need to end. And when those cycles end, when that change happens, it's going to open up a completely different door for you. That's going to be like a new trail and a new like avenue that's going to open up, because the Ace of Cups came out, like freshness and newness. And I asked if you like had a partner or not, or if you wanted a partner, because I feel like there's something there. So if you have a question about that, I'd be happy to answer that. But that's kind of like the gist of it. But go back and watch it, because that's what I had. And Shan said, what to expect in 2025. Ooh. I'm going to do the Astro deck for you, Shan. Spirit, what can Shan expect in 2025? I don't know why I felt like a red balloon, like a hot air balloon. I don't know, maybe some type of travel of some sort. I don't know. All right, let me see what the cards say. Okay. Let's get some more. Okay. All right. So the first card that came out is Pluto. So, Shan, yeah, Tina, you'll have to rewind. Oh, I'm glad that was confirmation for you, Jerica. Yeah, Tina, you'll have to rewind. But I do want to ask if you have like a partner or you want a partner. So let me know that. And then Shan. So the first card that came out was Pluto, which was renewal. So I think what you can expect. So it says in the card, evolution, transformation, Scorpio, beginnings, endings, rebirth, turbulence, destruction, hidden power, core truth, intensities, highs and lows. And then we had square come out, which represents tension and opportunity to grow. And then we had conjunction, which represents union, a fusion of energies. And then the bottom deck is Venus, which is love. I think, Shan, you can expect for us, there's a certain area in your life that is going to look very, very, very different than now. It's going to look very, very, very different. And I think that there may be like some things that come up in 2025 that feel a bit challenging to navigate. Because I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't want to be the kind of reader that only tells you guys the good things, but doesn't prepare you for reality. I think any good astrologer and tarot reader is going to tell you the truth as they see it, which you have to discern if that resonates with you, and then also ways to support you in that. And so I feel like there is going to be, very similar to Tina, like a sense of transformation and a sense of change, but that's going to come from some sense of conflict that happens. But it feels like whatever conflict or change or transformation you go through in 2025 is going to lead to some type of like either partnership, some type of like some type of reconciliation, some type of partnership, or some type of coming together. It's like whatever dissolves or whatever area of your life either dissolves in 2025 or comes apart, there's going to be some type of rebuilding and renewal that's even better than before. Right? So I feel like the energy to some of the things you can expect in 2025 is going to be some challenging situations that lead to growth, change, and transformation that ultimately rebuild you and put you in a position where you were better than you were before. And then the sign of Aries came out. And it says, the competitor. March 21st through April 19th. Assertive, competitive, impulsive, loud, aggressive, action, courageous, dominant, rebellious, dynamic, impatient, quick-tempered, ruler of the first house. So there will be a need for you to like face whatever comes up. To be willing to like go full on, like, all right, this is fucking challenging, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let these circumstances and these situations like change me in a negative way. You know what I mean? And then the bottom deck is fate. So I feel like honestly, and it says destiny, life goals, lessons, journey, calling, mission, challenges, soul purpose, the future, learning curve, the destination. I feel like whatever challenges you go through in 2025, I promise you, is putting you like, it's either redirecting you on a better path, and it's like fated. It's like whatever changes happen, Shan, it's like for your highest good, even if it doesn't look like it in the moment. And I'm going to tell you right now, from the year that I had in 2020, ooh, you've never been on air balloons? I don't know why I saw that. You know what picture came to my mind? Y'all know in Turkey, I think they call it, maybe not Turkey, or Cappadocia or something like that, where they have those like the like sunrise and it's like the air full like balloons. Everyone's in the air balloons. Like that's kind of the vision that I saw in my mind. At first, it was a red balloon, and then it became like those balloons, which makes me feel like you're probably ascending in some area of your life. You're like getting higher, or you're transitioning, or you are like something about a leveling up. Period. 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 Oh, Erica, I'm glad that that was confirmation for you. I've never been on an air balloon either, to be real. Tina, if you're still watching, do you have another question? Or like, is love a significant thing for you right now? Is that something that you want or interested in? It looks fun and sketchy at the same time. I think I would be terrified and like nervous, but then also at the same time, like super like, oh, this is so cool. I'm so high in the air because like, I've never been like skydiving or anything like that where you're just high up other than being in a plane. So I just can't imagine not I can't imagine, but it just seems like it would be equally exciting and scary, which maybe that's what 2025. Yeah, I hate to be, y'all know, do y'all ever watch the TikTok readers who will be like, they'll be doing a reading and then like something random will happen and then they'll be like, maybe that's for you, and it's just like 2025 might be that year. Honestly, I think it's going to be that year for everybody. At least from an astrological perspective, I think everybody in some area of their life is going to experience something significantly different. Like, y'all know how 2020 changed everything for everybody? Like 2020 changed everything for everybody. I feel like that's the energy that a lot of astrologers are saying about 2025. That there's something about 2025 that is like game changing, that like shifts something for everyone in some type of way. This is business. All right. I'm gonna pull a moonology deck for y'all in the chat. You're a Leo. Nice. You said that earlier. You did say that earlier that you're a Leo. Okay. All right. I'm gonna answer Matrix breaks question first, and then I'll get yours to Erica about the Scorpio and the Cancer. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Matrix break. Spirit, will Matrix breaks karmic stalkers finally give up? Let's allow them to do their thing. Let's see. Okay. This is interesting. 1 second. Y'all, what is up with y'all? Let me tell y'all. The King of Wands then came out every time. Every time the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, it came out. Every time. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, Matrix. I feel like I'm getting something. What is this? Period. Exactly. Okay. I feel like Matrix, there's something about I feel like Spirit is giving me the message, but I'm not. Give me 1 second. World Matrix breaks, karmic stalkers give up. Okay. I honestly feel like this is like more of a private reading, like private reading type of question, but I'm going to tell you what I feel. And it feels like Matrix, there's something really good in your life that you're either not seeing or like you're not focused on it because you're thinking or focusing on something else. And it feels like when you shift your gaze or your energy toward this thing that's working out or really good, or there's the potential for it to be really good, it almost forms like a protective shield around you. It's like, because the way I wish you could see how it's showing up to me. Maybe this, I don't know how much you can see it. Let me see, because I have a big little board here. But the way it's kind of showing up, it's like this, where the King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles is like looking away from the Ten of Cups. And it's like, it's almost like Spirit is telling me that like, the way you like energetically block these karmic stalkers is by really, really focusing on the good things and the happy things that are happening in your life and investing in those good things in your life. And it almost like energetically forms a shield. It's almost like there is like healing, because the Three of Swords reverse came out. There's like healing that's happening or like is happening. There's some type of healing that's happening or is happening. There is some type of good thing that is like happening or about to happen in your life. And it feels like, yeah, I'm working harder on that now by focusing more on my art and music. Exactly. It's like the more you like remove your attention and your energy from this, whatever it is, because it's almost like these stalkers or this karmic, whatever it is trying to take your energy and pull your energy away from these like really good things that are happening in your life. And as long as they like have your attention and have your energy, it's like you slowly give your power away a little bit. But it's like the moment you like switch it and you fully focus on these healing things, these good things, these creative things, these things that bring you happiness, it almost forms like protection and a barrier against that energy where they can't touch you. They can't penetrate. They can't do anything. So it almost feels like your energy and your attention is so powerful that they try to pull it. And the more they pull it, the more it takes you away from the things that like will protect you and keep you and actually pull you away from that energy. So I almost just feel like Spirit is saying like, at the end of the day, we literally cannot control another person. We just can't. We don't have that ability and that power. We can't make other people, hi, Anita, if you have a question, let me know. We literally we can't change other people. We can't make people do certain things, but we can energetically like block them. We can like energetically make it so they don't affect us. And so I feel like Spirit is saying like, hear no evil, see no evil, bitch. Hear no evil, see no evil, bitch. I'm just gonna focus on what is me, what is good, and that creates really like a protection energy around you. Let's see, Spirit. Let's pull a card for Matrix Break. Let's do one more card, Spirit, for Matrix Break. Because let me tell you, you always be having the best energy. All right, so the cards that came out is Take a Breath and Changes. Take a breath and changes. You know, there are some shifts coming to your life, Matrix. And I feel like this almost like the calm before the storm, but the storm doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It's just changes, right? And then the cards that came out is Clear Your Energy and Synchronicity. It feels like there are like divine changes and synchronistic moments that are like waiting for you to like put your energy in that direction. It's like as you shift your focus and your attention and your energy, like synchronicities and divine moments and opportunities that are just going to be game changers are going to start manifesting in your life. And I think Spirit is just like, you know what? Right now, just take a break. Woosah. Connect to your intentions, your desires, your wants. And that's really going to like create space for you. Period. Anita, do you have a question? Also, y'all, my battery is about to die. My battery's about to die. So if the live just ends, it is because my battery's about to die and my phone is hooked up to my computer. So I can't charge it right now. So, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and end the live so I don't start reading for somebody and then it just ends. So you guys, thank you so much for like rocking with me on Christmas. Like, I'm so grateful for you guys. And moving into 2025, I'm going to start posting way more consistently. I'm going to try to go live at least once a week. And I'm going to be on here a lot more. And so I'm really trying to build with you guys and really trying to like support and give back and be of service. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Matrix. Jerica, if you're still in here. Shan, if you're still in here. Oh, Jerica. The Cancer and the Scorpio. Let me see if I can get something for you real quick. Okay. So, Spirit, what message do you have for Jerica about the Scorpio? A lot. Hold on. What message do you have for Jerica regarding the Scorpio masculine? Okay, we'll take that. And what message do you have for the Cancer? Okay. Tell me one more about the Scorpio. One more card. Okay. One more card for the Cancer. Again, the King of Wands keep coming up for all y'all. And I think in all y'all readings, the King of Wands came up. Okay, so for the Cancer, this is actually really good energy from this Cancer. The King of Wands is showing up again. And I feel like the King of Wands actually came up earlier when I was reading for you, Jerica. But double check to make sure. But I feel like with the King of Wands, the Star, and the Cancer, this is actually Cancer energy, the Chariot. This is really good energy from this Cancer. I feel like this Cancer, there's opportunity for healing, for growth, and for overcoming with this Cancer. With the Scorpio, I think there's just a bit more challenging energy with the Scorpio. We have the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Swords, which makes me feel like this Scorpio energy is just giving a bit selfish. It's giving a bit like it's not giving. It feels like they could either be being really selfish or like avoiding something. Like they're going. It's almost like the Scorpio, if I had to choose, and this is just me, if I had to choose, I would say the Cancer. Move with the Cancer. The Scorpio feels like they still may be in this energy of being about themselves and really focused on what they want and what makes them happy and just kind of doing their thing. And it feels like the connection with you may not be like the forefront, or they could have something else going on that has their attention. Where it feels like with this Cancer energy, it just feels a lot more like they want you. They want this. They want to make this work. Like they're willing to try. They're willing to put in the energy. And it feels like the Scorpio isn't quite, like they're not quite in that energy, if that makes sense. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to see if I can get, no, probably not. I should have had my thing fully charged. It kind of was fully charged though. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Jaerica, as far as the Scorpio and the Cancer. I feel like there's a lot more potential to grow with a Cancer. The Scorpio, I just feel like they're really into what they want right now. All right, Helga. I'm just gonna go until it shuts off, y'all. I'm just gonna go until it shuts off. All right, Helga, I'm gonna pull a card for you. Spirit, what card or message do you have for Helga? What card or message do you have? We'll do one more. Okay. So we have meant to be, take a risk, and cut your losses. I feel like there's something in your life that's really good, or there's energy there, there's like alignment there, but it does feel like maybe you have to release something in order to fully step into that energy and take a risk. And movement makes me feel like there's maybe something you feel like you have a certain kind of attachment to, and you would know what that is, whatever that is, to continue to release that if you haven't started, or like it's a good idea to release that, because that's going to really propel you forward into the thing that is actually meant to be. And I think like whatever loss that you need to cut is going to feel like a risk. Whatever it is you need to let go of or move away from is going to feel like a risk, but it feels like it's meant to be. Like letting this thing go, cutting whatever loss it is meant to be. And it's going to take you in a direction of a lot more alignment. Because what I do love is like these cards have a lot of purple in them. And purple is very intuitive energy. And so I feel like almost intuitively, you know what you need to release, what you need to cut, what you need to let go of, but it just feels a bit risky right now. And I just feel like if you take that risk and you step into the thing that feels aligned and purposeful and where you're supposed to go, like you're going to see so much movement and so much alignment in your life. That's kind of what I'm feeling from those cards. Yeah. Hopefully that was helpful, Helga. Hopefully that like spoke to you and that was meaningful. I think it's breaking up because my battery is so low. But guys, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. And like I was saying earlier, I'm going to be posting a lot more. I'm going to be doing a lot more shorts, like little short videos, and going live again. So anyway, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Mm, mm. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, in general, opening up your heart feels risky. Um, yeah, yeah, I'll pull a card for you. Yeah, it can feel risky. I do think like contemplate like if there's something you need to let go of or something you need to release as well to consider, you know. None of us ever want to get hurt, and love is always and will always be inherently risky, you know. All right, let's see, Spirit. What card do you have for Anita? What message do you have for Anita, Spirit? What message do you have? Okay. Okay. All right, Anita, what's coming up? So the first card that came out is the past. The second card is seek healing. And the third card is go for it. I feel like Spirit is trying to write a new narrative for you. I feel like Spirit is trying to give you a new storyline. Um, but it feels like there's an old story and an old narrative or a belief system that makes it challenging to like try to move forward and manifest the things that you want. And so I feel like Spirit is inviting you to like consider like like the things that mentally or emotionally from the past still kind of have a sway and an effect on you that maybe colors how you view the future. Because with go for it being here, it's like there are opportunities that are in front of you. There are things are that the universe is like, you should do, you should jump into this, you should go for this, you should try this, you should like make space for this. But it feels like there could be some like either fears or ideas or beliefs or whatever that are rooted in the past that make it either that can make it like hard for you to like trust some of these new beginnings is what it feels like, or these things that you're supposed to go for. It feels like